Nerds who got bullied. What was the best revenge you ever got on them? In 7th grade, there was this kid named Tyler who made my life hell. Every single day, he'd knock my books out of my hands in the hallway. He'd call me Four Eyes and push me into lockers. The worst part? He did it right in front of teachers, and they'd just tell us to work it out. Tyler was one of those kids who peaked in middle school. Captain of the basketball team, dated the popular girls, had that stupid haircut where it was long in the front. You know the type. He thought he was hot stuff because his dad owned a car dealership in town. The thing that really got to me was how he'd mess with my science projects. I was obsessed with chemistry and spent hours on my experiments. Tyler would accidentally bump into my desk and ruin weeks of work. Then he'd laugh with his buddies like it was the funniest thing ever. One day, I was working on this volcano project for the science fair. I'd been planning it for months, mixing different chemicals to get the perfect eruption. Tyler walked by and knocked the whole thing over, destroying everything. He just shrugged and said, "Oops, my bad, nerd." That's when I snapped. I decided I was done being his punching bag. See, Tyler had this massive crush on Emma, the prettiest girl in our grade. She was actually really nice to everyone, including me. Tyler had been trying to ask her to the spring dance for weeks, but kept chickening out. I knew Tyler's locker combination because I'd watched him open it 100 times. Guy wasn't exactly subtle about hiding it. So during lunch, I went to his locker and planted something special inside. I'd made these stink bombs in chemistry class using sulfur and a few other ingredients. They weren't dangerous, just absolutely disgusting. I rigged 3 of them to go off when his locker opened the next morning, but that wasn't the best part. I also hacked into the school's announcement system. My dad worked in IT, so I'd picked up some computer skills. I recorded Tyler's voice from when he was bragging to his friends about cheating on a math test. I edited it together to make it sound like he was confessing to having a crush on Mr. Henderson, our 60-year-old gym teacher. The next morning, Tyler went to his locker like always. The stink bombs went off perfectly. The smell was so bad that everyone within 20 feet started gagging and running away. Tyler was covered in this nasty yellow powder that smelled like rotten eggs. Then, right as he's standing there humiliated and stinking, my recording played over the school speakers during morning announcements. The whole school heard Tyler's voice, saying how much he loved Mr. Henderson and wanted to marry him. Tyler turned bright red and started screaming that it wasn't real, but nobody believed him. The popular kids started laughing and taking videos. Even Emma was giggling behind her hand. The principal figured out pretty quickly that someone had messed with the announcement system, but they never caught me. Tyler got suspended for 3 days because they thought he'd pranked himself for attention. When he came back, he was completely different. The popular kids had moved on to making fun of someone else. Emma wouldn't even look at him. His reputation was totally destroyed. Tyler tried to get revenge on me a few times, but it never worked. I'd already proven I was smarter than him, and now everyone knew it. Plus, some of the other kids who'd been bullied started backing me up.